This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Sports City. Yes, that's right. This is the channel where we come together to get everything in relation to sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, horse racing, floorball, volleyball, beach volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we got it right here on Sports City. So let's have a discussion right now as it relates to the United Soccer League. Now, a lot of people I know have been wondering in relation to the situation with the USL. Many people call it a certain league. Many people say it's a bush league. Many people say it's great for giving Jamaican players talent. You know, you're paying players good salary. Some players are taking home minimum 2,000 US dollars a month. Some a little bit more than that. You have some USL players that are getting even 10,000 US dollars for the month. So some are getting decently paid in these leagues, and some are very happy about their compensation. But one point has to be made extremely clear, though. And you know what that point is? Basically, it's this. When a player enters the USL, I don't want to call it quicksand, but sometimes it feels like if they're in that environment, not many will get the opportunity to ever go across the Atlantic into Europe. Some end up in Asia, like we've seen with the likes of Kevon Freitas and Dane Kelly. But outside of Junior Fleming, not many have made the transition back to the continent or made a transition to the continent of Europe specifically. So that's something that we really, really need to look at because it's not something that we see in great abundance, you know? So that's something that we have to look in mind. And with the Caribbean Football Union establishing a partnership with CFU, with the USL, it means that more players will be getting an opportunity from the Caribbean. So we need to think about this. What sort of players do we want to export to the USL? Because you have certain players that will be better suited to England and some players that will be better suited to the North American style. What I will say is that when you go to the USL, you have to be getting games. You can't be rubbing the bench. And if you want to be a national team player, especially for Jamaica, and you're playing in the United Soccer League, you need to be at the pinnacle. You need to be one of the best players in the league. You need to be having goal of the week. You need to be top goal scorer, top in the assist charts, top in the goalkeeping charts. If you are playing your trade in the USL, you need to stand out. And that is a fact. And that is something that we need to bear in mind moving forward. And that is something that needs to be established right now as we speak. That has to be done. It needs to be done. So as this partnership comes to fruition, it's good that you will have more players that will be able to ply their trade outside of their country. However, the USL is not a place where you spend a decade or 2 decades of your playing career. USL is where you build that foundation towards MLS, Europe, and perhaps Asia. So let us bear that in mind. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports City for more content. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing.
And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.